You heard John Lewis say that there's still not a lot of acceptance of an African-American president. Calls for impeachment this week that some have chalked up to racism. What's your view of a dark vein of intolerance within the GOP?
Well, first of all, let's talk about...
Is that fair, even?
Well, I have a lot of respect for General Powell. I think our party at its best, at its core principles, looks at people and treats them as individuals, not as members of special interest groups. Let's talk about some of these specific examples. Let's talk about impeachment, for example. Look, I reject that kind of talk. The reality is I didn't like it when the left spent 8 years trying to delegitimize President Bush, calling into question his election. I don't think we should be doing that to President Obama. The reality is one of the great things about this country is we do have a peaceful transfer of power. I disagree with this president's policies. Instead of talking about impeachment, let's go out there and let's have a legitimate debate. Let's fight his policies. Let's try to repeal Obamacare. Let's try to promote school choice. Let's fight against more government spending. You know, we've had decades of this government programs, entitlement spending. You still see the disparity numbers. You still have those numbers you showed earlier about the African-American unemployment rate, about the challenges in joining the middle class. The reality is it's time for a new approach. So let's not talk about impeachment. Let's actually talk about the policies we disagree with.